But first of all, Saad, do you remember
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time? And I know you were in the car.
Mm.
It was 100% you that was there. We were going back from school, and we crashed into a police officer. Not his car, the
Yeah, yeah,
actual
I remember
guy.
that.
Dude, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Dude, the guy crashed into us.
Hey guys, we're back with another episode, and we've got some really interesting stuff today. It's just the two of us, which is something we do every 10 episodes. Exactly 10 episodes. That's the plan.
10-ish episodes.
This is probably the 42nd episode or something like
Yeah.
that. And I mean, the reason we don't always do it every 10 is because we have so many guests lined up. We just, when we have someone, we want to take out the time to film with them. So that's why we're up and down. But it's glad to be back, just the two of us. I feel like these are always really refreshing. Me and Saad get to reflect a bit. We tell stupid stories.
Yeah.
I believe it was a couple podcasts
Yeah.
ago. It was DigInk or someone who said that they don't want to do a podcast because they feel like they're more interesting than the guests. And I think this is our time to just talk about how.
Which is true.
I mean, yeah, like I feel it. I feel like I'm really interesting. Sometimes people are telling stories,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to jump in and talk about yourself, and this is our chance. So I
Yeah.
think what we should do, Saad, is
Guys,
we've got.
he feels like that. I actually do it.
What do you mean? Okay, yeah, you're definitely
He
a
feels
lot
like
better
that.
at
I
interrupting
actually
people and
end up
being an
doing it.
asshole. I'll give you that, Saad.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I agree with that. It's a skill.
But yeah, I think like the best thing for us to do is just talk about some interesting stories, and then I know we've had a couple of interesting directions that we wanted to
Yeah.
take this thing in, so we can discuss those. But first of all, Saad, do you remember
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time? And I know you were in the car.
Mm.
It was 100% you that was there. We were going back from school, and we crashed into a police officer. Not his car, the actual
I
guy.
remember that.
Dude, it was.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, the guy crashed into us.
The guy crashed into us.
His pants fell off. His ice cream. He dropped his ice cream. It was hysterical. Like Salman
Dude, this
tells a
was
proper story.
this was a really big police officer. Like, you guys know the conductor from Thomas the Train Engine? Imagine that guy, all right? Now he's walking down the street. And we've just turned a corner, so we're going slower than he
yeah.
is. Like, we've basically come to a stop because there was a barrier there, and we just started moving. This man's walking faster than our car is driving. He's holding an ice cream in one hand, and he's just stumbling around for God knows what reason. When we drive past him,
Yeah.
and he suddenly like just turns and walks into the car. And then like,
I don't know, man.
what do you mean you don't know, man?
No, I mean, like, I don't know what the fuck.
Oh,
the
yeah, I
guy
don't know what he was
thinking.
thinking either.
Like, kya scene hai? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Like,
What are you doing?
just
I mean, like, ice cream can't be that intoxicating.
you haven't been having the right ice cream, Saad. But okay, he rolls along the side of the
I
car,
haven't.
like tumbling, like in a dramatic, like 1965
Yeah.
Pakistani movie, like Sholay or something, and then
Not even that, bro. A 2020 Bollywood movie.
damn, I don't even know which one's more dramatic, dude. But yeah, and he just
Yeah.
falls down. His ice cream's on the floor, which made me really sad. He gets back up, his pants fall down, and he's just
Yeah.
like struggling to pull them up. As like, we're kind of asking him, are you okay? And
Yeah.
at the same time, my driver's like driving away because, he's obviously having a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah. And
But what I'm interested to know is that since I have some very faded memory of this entire incident, was he wearing underwear or no? Did we see his big willy? Did
I'm
we
pretty
not see
sure
his
he
big
was
willy?
wearing underwear, dude.
Because I feel like I would have remembered that, like if he wasn't wearing underwear.
Yeah, I feel like
So-
you would have.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but you in particular
Yeah,
would have
yeah, yeah.
would have
I
really
would've
enjoyed
remembered
seeing
that.
that. It would have really made your days on.
Yeah. Again, it's kind of like my thing, guys. I'm fucking notorious for it. Anyways, guys, moving on. Moving on.
Dude, I think what you should talk about.
What I want to talk about.
You know what I want you to talk about. You've always got these random cars
What do you want me to
that
talk
just end up on your vlogs. Like, you'll be filming like one car drifting
yeah.
around the streets, and something
Yeah.
else will come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What you told me you were going to see an RX-7
Yeah.
a couple
Guys,
days
for those
ago,
of-
and you end
for-
up with a pickup truck.
I'll
tell
tell
the
the story. I'll tell the story. So, guys, for those of you guys who don't know, I have a vlog channel. It's at Saad Mahmood. It's probably linked in the description down below. Basically, what we do is that I have a team who helps me out a lot. Well, shout out to the team, Margla Road Rage. We go out, we link up with owners, and we film their cars doing crazy stuff. So we often have RX-7s, Supras, cars of those nature, cars in that iconic GADM scene for now. And we capture them drifting, and we capture them doing donuts, and we just get some really really cool shots and cool moments, and we're just all excited. That's like our entire selling point, that we're like these excited fucking kids behind these cars just screaming at them doing insane speeds, which I cannot say because we're in Mexico, and whatever happens in Mexico stays in Mexico. But at the end of the day, guys, more often than not, we have these random ass people. Since these shoots are like at 2 or 3 a.m., there's very few cars to be on the road to begin with. So the cars that are all on the road are mostly driven by teenagers or people who are like young at heart, and who are out there to do the same shit that we're out there to film. So oftentimes, So oftentimes we end up at these 2 or 3 roundabouts with some very good lighting, because there's not many turning areas or areas in the city in general which have very good lighting and are conducive for filming. So we go to these areas with better lighting. So and those areas are generally in more higher end parts of the city. So they obviously attract a bit more traffic. So what happens always is that we're drifting, we're doing donuts. Random cars just come, they join us, and they start doing drifts as well. We've had Toyota, we've had Lexuses come through, we've had Toyota Tundras come through. In my latest vlog, we were shooting this RX-7. Randomly, out of nowhere, this Toyota Tundra just comes, whips his car around this roundabout, and he just and we're like just fucking engulfed in this dust storm. It is insane, guys. You have to see the video, dude. The footage is honestly some of the best footage we've ever had. We've ever captured. We had a bird in the sky. We had a friend with us as well. We had a bird in the sky, like a drone and everything. So thank God we caught that shit from the air as well. So the shots of the pickup truck doing donuts kicking up dirt as it went along are just marvelous. They're beautiful, and it looks like you're in like some sort of a movie or something like that when you look at the shots from the ground and from the sky. Guys, you need to watch that vlog, and the experiences you can just tell by my reactions in the vlog how it felt.
Amazing video overall. Like it's great. You guys gotta watch it.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Dude, I've got
guys. It's only 5 minutes long, so link in the description.
Yeah, it is only 5 minutes long. It's
y'all have 5 minutes. Y'all have 5 minutes. Go and watch that shit. Go and watch that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
speaking of crazy stories, what else do we have to talk about, man?
Dude, I've got a really good story. I haven't actually told this story to anyone, I think. Maybe like 2-3 people. But back when I came to the States, I first stopped in LA, and that's where I got my phone, right? Like, not my phone, but like a SIM card with a new phone number. So it's an LA phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I always get a ton of spam calls, all right? No, you don't even know the half of it, dude, because this is a story that's evolved over the last 4 years, all right? So I get a bunch of spam calls all the time.
Okay.
All right, and they're always asking for this guy named Jonathan. Half the calls are in Spanish. All right, I don't know why, but they're asking him. But they're all asking for Jonathan. I'm just like, wrong number. I hang up. Like, I don't have time for you guys. Like, I've told you so many times that this man is not here.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I started getting texts about Jonathan. They're specifically for Jonathan, and they're from the Church of Scientology.
Okay.
So apparently this guy who I have like this window into this guy's life, and it's all about, oh hey, please join us at this church event. Well, not church event, Scientology event. Scientology is not a real church. It's it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing all about like the classes he's taking, and I'm getting like all these random texts that I just keep ignoring. And it's just...
So technically Jonathan...
I mean, I'm not Jonathan, right? Like, but I don't know why he keeps using my goddamn phone number.
But like you're living a part of his life.
I know about a part of his life, and I'm sharing it with you guys, which is probably not the most ethical thing to do. But it's stupid, and it's not like anyone's ever going to find it, right? So who cares? But, okay, on top of that...
Dude, I legit thought it was going to take a dark turn. I thought it was going to take a dark turn.
Okay, so there's this weird turn. This happened, like, over the course of the last year. I got a text from a random girl saying, hey, Jonathan, I'm in LA. you want to meet up and hook up, right? And then also, like,
Wow.
obviously, I ignored that, whatever. And then I get a call, like, I think 2 months later, and I know it's a wrong number because it's from Mexico. Like, it's not. It's the first non-domestic call I've gotten on this number. Like, someone is calling me internationally and wasting money to talk to me. I'm like, okay, maybe it's something important.
Yeah, yeah.
So I pick up the phone. It's this random girl who's like, "Hello, Jonathan." I'm like, "No, this isn't Jonathan." And she's like, "Fuck you, Jonathan." She just like hangs up the phone on me, and I'm just sitting there. I'm laughing my ass off.
No way. What the fuck is Jonathan doing? What is
Right?
Jonathan
Why
doing,
is he?
man?
Why is he living a double life? You know, like the only theory that I've managed to come up with so far is that this man is
Yeah.
he's cheating on the girl that called me, and she found out, and now she's mad at me, which is pretty sad. So Saad, that's your dark
You
turn.
should have called her back. You'd be like, no. You should have called her back. You should be like, babe, I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have like hooked up with Priscilla the other day.
Whatever
her
her
name
name
was
is,
Priscilla. Yeah, her name was Priscilla. You could have made
I'll
something
list two,
up,
three
man.
other people.
You
Also,
could have made it work.
birthday. Dude, you know what? I'll take 2 months of Spanish and then
Yeah.
I'll call her back.
Oh my god. Dude, I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. Like, I don't think I know anybody who's ever, had that happen to them.
I mean, okay, but this has happened for 4 years now. You know, if something was so goddamn
4
important,
years.
if you guys really wanted to get a hold of him, you'd stop calling the same, and it's the same people who will, it's the same 2-3 voices that will always call me. Alright? And it's like, guys, if you if you want to talk to him and he never picks up and it's always some completely different guy who picks up and says you have the wrong number, maybe you have the wrong number.
I don't think they believe you.
Dude,
I don't think
okay,
they
they
believe you.
probably think I'm like his best friend, and whenever he gets a call from them, Jonathan like hands you the phone like, "Hey man, pretend I'm not here." Jonathan, I got you, buddy, man. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you.
Jonathan, if you're watching the podcast, Jonathan, fucking talk to us in the comments down below. We'd love to get to know you. And yeah.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people who'd love to
That
get in
is
touch with you. So please reach out to us.
Please reach out to the girl in Mexico, dude. Like she's probably going through something.
Dude,
heavy.
you know what I'm thinking?
So
Like
yeah.
either this
What?
man's trying to like escape like his second family or something, or he died, and they're both really sad options.
Yeah. Wait. So wait, did somebody transfer their number to you, or is this guy just using your fucking number as like?
Dude, I'm guessing he
I don't
stopped
know.
paying his bills, so then they just like, they waited a couple months or a year or something, and then they just, gave his number to someone else, which was me.
Yeah.
But also,
Which is
I don't know
you.
if you know this,
Oh, that happens.
but the Church of
don't know
Scientology
this.
has like a habit of like kidnapping and blackmailing its members and other people in general, so he could
It
have been
does?
kidnapped by the church. It does, yeah, dude.
What, dude? We
So
will
apparently
dive
the
into
wife of like
Scientology.
either the founder or like the president
Later.
of the church
Mm.
has been missing for like 10 years or something. So, and no one knows where she is. Yeah, so the leader of Scientology, his wife has been missing since 2007. No one's seen her, and everyone is like, she's probably been kidnapped or murdered. And everyone keeps like calling the police like, hey, this person is missing, no one's heard from her. And the police were like,
Yeah.
She's probably fine. Eventually, I think it was,
Yeah.
I don't know when it was, but the FBI came out and they were like, okay, yeah, we spoke to her and she's fine, but there's no proof at all of her being alive or like, not kidnapped.
Damn. Dude. This episode took a very deep
Very
and dark turn.
deep
I did
and
not
dark
expect this to
turn.
happen. I did not expect this to happen in today's episode, guys. And I think on that note, we're gonna be signing off, guys. Before we sign off, do hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help us out a lot. It helps us, push our videos to more people because we want more views. And also check out our Instagram. We'll be posting banger content over there. It's at the
Oh
Two
yeah,
Tantrums
if you
podcast.
guys should
yeah,
follow us. We've been what, like, throwing out questions in our
Yeah.
stories, things like, what type of never have I ever's would you like us to answer?
never have I ever.
And if y'all follow and
Yeah.
answer those, we can have more content. So that's great. And on that note, we're out.
Of course.
See y'all.
Yeah, peace, adios, goodbye.